Hey guys, it's your boy, and there's a bad news and a good news for all the Odin lovers and the Odin haters. Apparently, Odin is bugged. Now, I've seen a lot of screenshots and stuff from people on the chats, in the line chats and all, that the supports are actually not working for Odin, and somehow the tier 4 also is bugged. Somehow. I don't know if the tier 4 is just the passive or some of it, maybe all of it. So what we're gonna do is we will be using this double support team up. This is the best team up for Odin. Angela, by the way, also gives around the same as Nova. You just have an extra fifth skill, which makes Angela the best team up for Odin. Okay, so we'll do a double support team up, which is 45% from Ghost Panther, 40% of Angela. Then we're gonna try this team up with Fire Level and that. So let me just count the total. So we have 40% supervillain damage right here. We have 45% here. So total 85% supervillain damage versus 30% attack. Okay, that's all. And by the way, Phyla has a mighty insight on her. Also, Ghost Panther has the mighty insight. So the team up is exactly the same with the exact same insight. We just have Thor for the fifth skill and the striker. So we're basically comparing 85% damage dealt to villains versus 30% attack. If the scores are the same, means the supports are basically not working for Odin, and this was probably the best way I could find to test him out. So this is how the build looks like. So it's just a basic testing. I don't have a CTP of rage on him right now. Maybe I'll try it out later on. Tab enhancement rank 5, we have a power middle stage 12, we don't have the artifact, and we have a lightning damage 200% proc. Yes, he's proc friendly, as I showed you in the video. Uniform options, I love them because they are basically all latest uniforms, so I love them, and plus all of them are amazing. Cards are really good. Now there is one more thing about the rotation. There is a different rotation that I will maybe tell you in the later videos. I found something which I think you should score higher, but doesn't really matter for this comparison. So basically you will do the first delay cancel into second a lot of times, which I will show you. The rotation goes like 2-1-3-5, like this. So we go 2-1-3-5 into 4, you get the damage, let it run, then 1/delay cancel into second skill. Okay, in the starting you will do instant cancel, then after that we'll start doing delays, then we'll do 2-1-3-5 tier 3 into 4. Okay, easy rotation, proc friendly, works with judgment, rage, energy, whatever you're using, it works. And then we will go 1 cancel 2. We will do a lot of times 1 cancel 2 like this after the first tier 3. Okay, every single time, because basically you can charge up the tier 3 skill much better after the first tier 3. So first of all, we have Ghost Panther and Angela, the new support for this day. As you saw, we will do about the same damage, about the same rotation. There's, as you can see, like I did delay this thing, but you should not delay it. Right now you can see I'm just holding on now, so try and not delay this. You will lose some points. So you can say maybe we lost about 40k or something points in the run. It's not gonna matter that much for this one, but it will matter when you're pushing scores with Odin. So that's how you should do. One more thing, try to, you have to be quick, a bit quick. If you're using a CTP of energy or proc, judgment or rage are not gonna be an issue. One more thing, I'm not using the co-op skill, as you can see, which gives me the extra fifth skill, sadly, because it could trigger my proc, and I can only use that skill because that is a fifth skill. I have to delay cancel it, I can't instant cancel that, so I have to be careful when I do so, because if I use it at the wrong time, it will basically trigger and mess up the whole timing of my proc rotation that I'm doing right now, which is working pretty fine. Sometime, as you can see, still I do think that he needs more hits, and because of the less hit that he has right now, sometimes he does still have the proc issues. And Thor actually does have a lot of hits and all, but it is about the same case with him, because the fifth skill in the beginning does not have that many hits, and you have to, get the third skill in, and when you cannot do that, at sometimes he misses procs as well. So anyways, we'll try to get this tier 3 skill in. Proc is late, but sadly we can't do anything, and we have about 8 million around this thing. So not really bad, right? 8 million is not bad. It is bad, but with the proc, it's all right. I would say it will go higher once they fix Odin or whatever the supports start working. I do think when they fix him, I do think that he should be able to do at least 11 million or something with at least with the proc that we have right now with the exact same build. Of course, the card attack and everything is gonna make a big difference. It's not gonna be the same for me and this account. This is, by the way, my friend's account, so I'm just testing Odin on his account right now with the basic build. So yeah, really bad timing and everything, but we will cancel the roar. Sometime it does happen, you can't always control, and I thought and I tried to use the co-op skill, which actually does give you a good amount of score. By the way, there's one more thing. Co-op, Odin also is a command tag character, I believe. So command tag character actually have lower co-op skill cooldown. So you can basically use 3 times the co-op skill. Usually on other characters, most of them, you can use that 2 times in that. So anyways, we are ending this run at about 10.26. A little bit not the best run at all. So let's say 10.3. Okay. Now, let me show you this. Like, this is a bit disturbing as well. So just look at the timestamps, okay? Just you have to look at the timestamps. We had 8 million with in the last minute, right? With the minute to go. So, and this is why it kind of baffles me. As you can see, we are actually making more score right now, and I know it's a tier 4 max build Thor on this team up, so he's striking, so he's definitely making up for those points. But we had a freaking 85% damage dealt, and we have 30% here attack. It's not even damage dealt and Thor striker. So I don't think we should we can't just say that Thor striker is gonna be equal to 85%, or let's just minus the 30%. That's still freaking 55% damage dealt to enemies. So I was just thinking, like, what could I do? I just messed it up, and yeah, I'm trying to mess it up. I actually wanted to just get the tier 3 skill charged up, so I'm gonna go right here and then start the rotation once again. So yes, you might have you could have basically different runs. Not all the runs are gonna be exactly the same in terms of gameplay, the procs timings, the roar timings, and everything. A lot of RNG is involved, but in the end, 55% is a big number. Like it's like, adding Fury to the team. Fury gives you 55% damage dealt. That's basically a Nick Fury that we are not having on this team up. And if this team up comes closer to beating that, which, as you can see, freaking we have 8 million already before this roar. So I don't know, there's something, like, literally it could mean, I don't know what does that mean. We have almost 8.6 million with a minute to go. I don't understand. I literally don't understand the way it's working. We had freaking double support. We have like half the support, barely. We just have a striker as Thor, and we are making more score. I don't understand this. We have more, as you can see. Of course, it kind of matched up in the end slightly. As you can see, my third skill is off because I used the 5th skill before, so that was a mistake. But as you can see, we have 9.5 million. We are identical, if not better than the score that we had before. So either it's working or not working, but I don't think it's working because it just attack. And this is not the proper run. I kind of messed up the run and everything. We just made this, but 9.97 million. We basically broke 10 million with this team up. So with 55% less damage dealt and with only 30% extra attack and a striker, we are about 250k behind the double support team up. That makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. That's basically 30%. Odin already has a skill damage and bonus damage. It doesn't even matter. So what's going on? Is there something in the skills? Is there something in the passives or whatever that the supports or tier 4 passive, as I've heard from people, is not working? I'm not sure if that's the same case in World Boss Legend. I could try that if you guys want, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Plus, on top of that, by the way, he does have good hits up on the tier 3 rotation. Apart from the tier 3 rotation, honestly, his hits are really, really bad. So we do have this 20% chain hit damage on the uniform, but I don't think we are taking advantage of it totally. So I do think they need to buff Odin, and they will buff Odin in my opinion. So you guys can hold your resources if you can, and a OP Odin should be coming your way very, very soon in Marvel Future Fight. And fingers crossed that they do actually make him absolute meta. Let me know what you think about the video, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.